Hello everyone, this is Sresh from Skymount, and today I am going to explain you about ceiling. Okay, so ceiling is nothing but, like for example, whenever you are doing some POP designs. Okay, so like for interiors, if you are doing some POP design somewhat like this. Okay, so ceiling is used to create a POP design like this. Okay, so now here, very first thing here, what I am going to do is, you can see this ceiling and the ceiling thickness are bit varying, as well as they are having different materials. So only here what I am going to do is I am going to place two different ceilings over here except the slab. Okay, so here very first thing here, till many days what I could do is I would use these floor plans. Okay, so now if I am going to create a ceiling, I'll be using a ceiling plan over here. Okay, so here I'll go to ceiling plan level 1. After you go to ceiling plan level 1, go to architecture. Here in ribbon bar, here you're having the option of ceiling. Okay, so click on ceiling. So here you're having two options to place a ceiling over here. First one is automatic ceiling and second one is sketch ceiling. So if you are going to select automatic ceiling over here, the boundaries of the ceiling will be taken automatically by inner to inner boundaries of the wall. But here, as I am not going to take a appropriate flat ceiling, I am going to create my own ceiling. So I'll be selecting the option of sketch ceiling over here. So same as you get the boundaries for the roofs and the flooring, I'll be getting the boundary lines over here. So using the rules of edit profile, draw the ceiling design as per your requirement. So here you can see, here very first thing I'll be doing this over here. So here I'll be taking pick line. First I'll draw the outer to outer boundary. So next here I'll take the offset as nearly 2 feet. So next you can give a 2 feet offset from this side. So which will be considered as, in this first box, if I put one more small box, this you'll be getting it as hollow. So that is the same rule of edit profile as I told you. Okay, so just trim all the unwanted lines and you can see the first ceiling is ready. Okay, so just click on finish. So next here, very first thing, before clicking on escape, I would like to edit the thickness of the ceiling. So click on edit type, click on duplicate. So here whatever the name you want, you can give the name and click on OK. Next click on edit. So here what I am going to do is, here you can see here you are having the two layers over here. First one is default layer and second one is finished. So here I will be changing the thickness of the ceiling. Like for example, this you can consider as 1 inch. Okay, so next here this one I will give it up to nearly 6 inches. So the total thickness of the ceiling will be considered as 7 inches. So if you want to add the material, you can come here and you can add the material for the ceiling as per your requirement. So in this image it is being given as somewhat like greenish blue color. So I would like to add some color like that. So I would like to go to Pantone and select a similar color for that, like this one. Okay, so just click on OK, OK, apply, OK and OK. So next here I'll be going to 3D to see the ceiling. But as you can see here, I have placed my flooring as well as my slab. So if you want to see the ceiling, here what I'll have to do is I'll have to add a section box over here. So I told you about section line. So here comes a new option, that is of a section box, where you can see the cut section in 3D. So here what I'll do is, without selecting any object, here in property window, just scroll down. Here you'll get the option of section box. So check on the section box option. So now you can see there's a section box coming around. So here very first thing I'll change the view to realistic. Select the section box and come to any one particular view and just drag a section line till where you want to see. Like if for example, if you want to see the ceiling, I'll cut the section from down using these grip points. Now just rotate it to downside and you can see here your ceiling is ready, somewhat like this. Okay. So same way, next here what I am going to do is I am going to add one more ceiling over here. So again here I will go to ceiling plan level 1. Next go to architecture and again here I will select ceiling. Again click on sketch ceiling, and now what I am going to do is I am going to create this design. So later here first what I'll do is I will roughly draw, roughly or with a measurement, what you can do is you can draw two box like this. Okay, so the box is exactly 6 feet by 6 feet. So select this and you can copy it one more this side, and whatever the design you are going to create, it should be appropriate both the sides. Okay, so later here again I'll select pick line and I'll give the thickness of the box, that is this thickness. I will consider the thickness as somewhat around 9 inches. So give the offset for the box like this. Okay, so as rule of edit profile is there, from one point only 2 lines can pass. So these lines are unwanted. So here what I'll do, first I will split it here in between and I will trim the lines. So you are going to remove all the unwanted lines which you don't need. Okay, so now click on finish. So same way again I'll click on edit type, click on duplicate. Okay, give the name, click on OK. Give the thickness as somewhat around 5 inches, and again I'll add the material whichever I want to add. Okay, so I'll add a white material. So now go to 3D and again you can watch the ceiling. You can see it's been added over here. Okay, so this is how you'll be designing a ceiling in Revit architecture. Okay, so now if you want, here what you can do is, if you want, you can take the section from this side as well to just see the section view. Okay, so you can see here, whenever I'll be placing a ceiling, the ceiling will be coming a bit down. Okay, so here what I'll be doing is I'll be moving the ceiling to the top till here. Okay, so what I'll do is, you can take a section box over here and you can directly move it from here like this using arrow keys in the keyboard to adjust the ceiling, or else you can give the height. Okay, so this is all about ceiling and to how to place the ceiling, how to add material, how to change the thickness of ceiling in Revit architecture. So you can see now the ceiling design is somewhat, not exactly, but like that. Okay, as it is given in the image over here. Okay, so this is how you will be doing ceiling design in Revit architecture. So thank you. So for more tutorials you can subscribe and like.